make, I mean, neither of these candidates have had great moments in the debate. I'm thinking specifically of Mitt Romney. His argument in the primary is sort of almost got into fisticuffs, seemingly, with Rick Perry. Can we roll that clip when he sort of manhandles Rick Perry?
I'm looking forward to finding your facts on that, because that just doesn't.
I'll tell you what the facts are.
Rick, again.
You had the word.
I'm speaking.
I'm speaking. The newspaper.
It's
time for you to tell the truth.
You get 30 seconds.
Time for you
this
to
is the way the rules work here is that I get 60 seconds.
Well, no, but the American
and then you get 30 seconds to respond, right?
And they want
Anderson,
to hear you say that you knew
would you please wait? Are you just going to keep talking?
Yes,
sir. Let me finish with what I have to say.
Still awkward all these months later.
Who's more likely to put their hands on whom first? What do you think?
Let me just say something quick, and then I'll let Ezra get to it. I think the thing that is fascinating about that one moment, I think Mitt Romney, by and large, was fine during the debates. I think that was not a great moment, and I think the $10,000 bet moment that's gotten a lot of were not great moments. And I think here's why. I think Mitt Romney is at his best when he is doing something in which there are established rules that he can learn, kind of internalize, and then follow. He's pretty good at giving a speech because there are rules to a speech. He is not, and he was good in the debates because there are rules. You talk for this amount of time, then the other person gets to talk, then you talk in. Well, Rick Perry in that clip is not following the rules. You see him appealing to Anderson Cooper. Anderson, to try, like, there are rules, and these things need to be. He's not great on his feet, and he's not great when flustered. This is the whole corporations are people two line. I remember being at the Iowa straw poll when at the Iowa State Fair when he said that he was being heckled. He's not great in those moments when he gets flustered, and where the rules that he has kind of internalized for how you do well in these sorts of things are not being followed. And so that's just something to watch for tonight.
And what about Obama? He didn't. I mean, no one thinks these candidates are fantastic debaters. Remember in 2008, Obama had a pretty bad moment in New Hampshire. The likable enough clip. Could you guys roll that?
He's very likable. I agree with that. I don't think I'm that bad.
You're likable enough.
Thank you so much.
Not great, of course. Hillary Clinton went on to win that New Hampshire primary, and a brief moment of a comeback for her. Ezra, what do you think of that? Will we see a testy Obama tonight?
I don't think so. Look, there's something that we in the media do a little bit, which is right now both campaigns want nothing more than for us to downplay the expectations for their guy, right? So Paul Ryan comes on, he says, Mitt Romney basically always drunk. The chances he's actually going to show up sober on the stage nearly zil. He's probably going to be slurring his words. Joe Biden comes out, says Barack Obama has early onset dementia. I mean, what they want more than anything is for people to think these guys can't debate. And we, in a way, sort of abet that because we have for each of them these couple of moments, remember, from the campaigns, Romney making the $10,000 bet, Obama saying you're likable enough. But the fact of the matter is, in both the 2008 campaign and then for Mitt Romney in the 2012 campaign, these guys came through dozens of debates to become the nominee. And the reason they did that is and I agree, I don't think either one is an inspiring debater. I don't think a debate is either one's absolute best format. And yet, I think they're both pretty good debaters. I think they're both solid professionals. I think these are guys who study. These are guys who know the issues fairly well. These are guys who are going to put in the work, who've been taken, in particular, Romney, who's had more time for debate camp very seriously. And I can't tell you how much I love how we keep saying they're at debate camp, because I remember what debate camps were. I was young, and they were very nerdy.
You were that young, Ezra, at debate camp?
Yeah. I actually never did debate camp or even did high school debate, but I remember that it was there. I mean, it was a kind of a joke. But anyway, and now that Mitt Romney and Barack Obama have to do it, there are moments in a presidential campaign when these men competing to be the leader of the free world sort of lose their dignity a little bit. And when we keep talking about them at debate camp, and the Romney campaign keeps saying, well, we're trying to fluster him because when he gets flustered, he becomes a huge jerk who doesn't know what he's doing. Or the Obama campaign kind of leaks, well, we're trying to question him because then he gets super condescending and is the worst person you've ever met in your life. It's a moment where the two campaigns kind of agree to take away everybody's dignity. But I think in the end, you're going to have two fairly dignified, fairly effective candidates on there who are very likely going to turn in solid, careful, workmanlike performances. There is some chance one of them will make a big misstep, or that Romney feels so deeply he needs to take a risk that he will make the mistake of going for zinger after zinger and try to run this like Mitt Romney's Comedy Hour. But I highly doubt it. I think these guys are careful, and what they're trying to project is, I am somebody you can trust with a and a difficult set of problems going forward into the next 4 years.
Who